pastor. Way too up, can't bring me down. 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 Motivate you like a preacher. I just pray to God I reach you. Lift you up just like a pastor. Spend my life ducking disaster. Way too up, can't bring me down. 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 Way too up, won't see me.
Yo, 420 Kids live direct in effect, Oklahoma City bound out of Amarillo all the way to D-Town. Is Tiller, Dirty Mac, and knowledge is key. What's happening?
God
what is
body.
the biz?
What up with it, man? God body salute. God body salute. Everybody on.
What up, though? In today's episode, we got Ice Cube's letter to Black America, as well as D.L. Hughley and biblical. What's that? Oh, Jesus Christ. What was you saying? I didn't hear you.
Oh, okay. I guess
like
it glitched out or something.
In today's episode, we got Ice Cube letter to Black America, D.L. Hughley and Vivica A. Fox criticizing Ice Cube on his letter to Black America, trying to unite people under one umbrella. Obviously, people have a problem with this because we're raised to be individuals instead of a nation of people. So a lot of the times we have hard times working with each other, and we'll find the simplest thing to criticize. We love to criticize each other, man. And let's hear what Ice Cube got to say about that.
Some of you may not have realized that I'm not part of the club. You're not part of the club either. And what I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of their club. That pisses them off. I'm talking about the club of gatekeepers that we all got to deal with. Ever since I put out the contract with Black America, you know they've been f***ing with me. Well, what I'm going to do is go on a the Gatekeepers podcast tour. And I'm going to go talk to everybody.
He said he's going to talk to everybody. I mean, everybody. Anybody can take the floor.
Whoa. Word, like, hey, man, yeah, that's cold. See, this remind me of the Cube. This remind me of the Cube who broke off from NWA. Where he like, F. Jerry Heller, yeah, he wasn't really caring. Easy, it's sucking on. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? This remind me of that Cube. Cube sound like, man, everybody get to the point in life where money don't nothing matter. You didn't have all the money. He didn't have all the fame. He didn't have everything. I think at this point, Cube, he got to live a legacy in his life. I mean, he been knowing. It just took a whole lot of, hey, man, let me sit back. Then you finally start seeing it really is somebody locking the key to your success, wealth, or all this different. They determine yeah or nay. You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants to do that? You work hard every day. You pay taxes. What is being taxed? you know, in this world, if I hear somebody say tax this, that's you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not necessarily just a great thing, but you know, in this world, end of the day, this cube right here is the cube. Yeah, he got that feeling back. What's popping, Cube? I need to get a feature or something. Shit, I think that'll be cool shit right there. Hey man, K Key and Ice Cube. What's popping, my brother? Man, what's business? Man, I'm gonna pass that. God,
hey, I can dig that. I can dig that. Say
you gonna pass that. You gonna pass it. I'm gonna go and light one up. I'm gonna go and light one up for Cube. I'm gonna go and give him his roses right here. You feel me? A lot of people gonna see this this footage and this content of Cube after he died, and they gonna understand what he was talking about. Take note that this is a multi-millionaire. He probably close to being a billionaire. And what he's saying is, after being a trailblazer in hip-hop music and then switching over to the big screen, all the accomplishments and then starting a basketball league out of all the accomplishments that he has, he's still not part of the club. He's still not a part of the club. And what this is, he's sending a warning sign out to all of y'all, basically saying, after all the things that I've done, I'm still not in the club. How you think you're gonna be in the club? Right? And a lot of black people that's pushing back on him is really just upset that a motherfucker is telling them that they are not going to be able to do something, which is get in the club. We have a lot of people that fantasize about living white. I'm just gonna keep it 100. And when I say fantasizing about living white, I'm talking about living how they live, actually accumulating a lot of the things that they accumulated. But at the same time, what you have to understand about that particular culture is that a lot of things that they have made money off of are stolen. Ideas, all that shit has been stolen. So now look at yourself. Do you really want to have a legacy when it come down to it of a whole bunch of stolen accomplishments? A whole bunch of stolen accomplishments. That's what the white people have. And what he's just like I said earlier, what he's saying is that even after all he did legitimately,
he did say
the legal way.
He did say the gatekeepers to all the white people out there. He said the gatekeepers. Yeah, he didn't say the white. I ain't trying to say that, but yeah, just
we know it's some black gatekeepers out there, right? But they're actually handled. Yeah, their handlers are. You know what I'm saying? Who we think they are, or who we know that they are, right? So this is Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying that he's part of the club. Now we know there's other black people that are a part of the club. Now, after all Ice Cube done did, a motherfucker like Tyler Perry can come in and make shit in a span of 15 years and surpass what Ice Cube has done, all because he's willing to get along to go along. You feel me? He's willing to get along and go along. You know what I'm saying? Some of our black higher ups are willing to get along and go along. That's why they continue to be in the limelight. Be in the limelight all the time. You know what I'm saying? Right there, that's why I'm a pass, you know what I'm saying? Until we get deep on into the conversation.
Donnie, what's up with it, man?
All my big bros in the building, man. God body, key to success.
What up with it?
Dirty.
What up?
What's up with it?
What up with it?
Nah, man. Hey, man. Ish, you were saying some real stuff. Like I like, bro. Like I saw the footage. Like it's funny that y'all on this topic because I listened to it. I like really listened to it and like studied it. I'm gonna just tell you like this. Let me go to DL Hughley, right, on his point. I'm gonna just stick to this script with him, and then I go to Ice Cube. So what DL Hughley is saying is like he correct though. Like, even though Ice Cube had good heart in his situation and what he was trying to do, he was trying to better a situation for us, and that's cool. Like he was, but at that time, like everything was in distraught and everything was just weird. Like, but then you got to think about this. Look, think about this. D.L. Hughley said, "You'll use a rapper, entertainer, NBA stars, all kind of stuff to distract us." Which that's why, like, he's telling the truth, man. Like that's a distraction. But when you talk about Ice Cube, you need to put some respect on his name and don't think he's a regular dude. That's all I'm gonna say there. So that's all D.L. Hughley get from me on the pat on the back, because you can't mess with Ice Cube. If you watch NWA movie, or if you even know who Ice Cube is, Ice Cube was the first person to try to tell us about reading a contract. That's like, think about that. He tried to teach us about reading a contract and don't let nobody get over on us, and understand why we shouldn't even be just trying to just live the life, make some money and all kind of stuff. No, bro, read the fine print. He was reading fine print before fine print was even written out for us, right? Okay. So then that's why you can't send him. So like it said, he basically about to become a billionaire. Like he's the first black-owned black man to have a legit league. His league is a business now. How many people can say that? Okay. While he was doing NWA, he was making Fridays, and nobody even understood what he was doing. So you want to talk about Tyler Perry? Tyler Perry, you can't never skip Ice Cube. Like when you think about Ice Cube, you got to think about Damon Dash. These dudes done put so many people on the map in our culture that nobody even talk about. Think about what Ice Cube done had to endure. He has lost his whole cast of Friday, where he feel like he can't even remake his movie because it won't even make sense for him. Let's think about that too. Like Ice Cube is a different breed. Like Ice Cube don't never do things like Ice Cube never does things in the present. Ice Cube always do things in the future. For the future. Like he does it for us. Like it will make sense to everybody as us as a black community. It will make sense to us at the end. But he like he said, I'm willing to take the hits in between until people understand who I am and what I'm doing and what I'm trying to overcome and what I'm trying to bring to us to let us get this generational wealth that people don't think that we can get. Because if you got to fight for this and you got to be intelligent, you got to be able to talk right. You got to be able to move right, operate right. That's who Ice Cube is, man. So I don't like DL, bro. He was just a person that you don't even like. You got to support Ice Cube and Ice Cube movement. That's all I'm saying. He shouldn't have been doing it in the moment, but really Ice Cube was always thinking future tense. That's why he in the position that he in. Like, think about that. So why y'all don't got no basketball league? I'm gonna ask them that question. Why you don't got no basketball league? Why your mind didn't think about that? Where your movies at? That's just the best at every time. Where yours at? Why you want to talk about him and what he doing and how he moving? He's a top music musician though. Let's talk about that. Entertainer, that too. Number one, when he spits, and he's speaking facts to what's going on in our community and the nation. He's that guy, and that's what I respect about the situation. So therefore, but it showed. Then I'm gonna go this is something that you speak on and Dirty speak on. It showed a division within black men, and that's why they posted it, and that's not cool. It always showing division. Why we gotta always show division? And I'll give it to y'all, man. Shout out to be on there today. I love y'all, man. Hey, man, I've been missing y'all, man, for real.
Ain't that it? We back at it. But I agree with appreciate that insight, man. Back to what both of y'all was saying. I don't think D.L. Hughley has any room to criticize Ice Cube. He been way connected to the people more than him. You know, it's like, why is you? First of all, he said he's trying to come to a contract for Black America. Now he got a lot of women. He got a lot of women criticizing him, and these people need to hashtag find them something to do. Because Q, he putting on movies, he hiring blacks. What is y'all doing? Y'all ain't doing nothing but criticizing, talking. You ain't providing no monetary employment, no advancements for people who look like us. And he is a celebrity. So what kind of friends do you think he got? Celebrity friends. So he know that leadership, you know, and the people that they set trends, celebrities, you know. So if he can get the celebrities on board, then everybody else will follow suit. So that's the reason I think he was trying to get all the celebrities on board. And to me, this woke community thing is which is the gay or the woke community. It looks like the same. They're pushing an agenda. You hear me? And we're overwhelmingly Democratic for what? They only talk about issues that affect us. They don't never do anything for us. And what is most of us going next year? Democrat or Republican. Quit voting for whoever. Hey, y'all got to break something off. Y'all got to come with something. You hear me? But we got to come together. That's why Q was like, man, we're just trying to get this contract where we coming to the government. You got to deal with politicians, movers and shakers to get stuff popping.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't need to talk to D.L. Hughley. I need to go talk to Donald Trump. You hear me?
Right.
Because he's a president of the United States. He's a mover and shaker. He's acting like Q, man, a certified, like, hey, man, you're a comedian. If I'm a rapper, I'm an actor, I'm a movie producer, I'm a several businesses on there. If I'm not qualified, you damn sure ain't qualified. So you need to hashtag find you something to do. Moving right into this next video article, man. As soon as somebody try to do something good, you got these fools trying to turn down. Well, I mean, like, what's going on? I don't get it.
You don't cut into that nigga.
Yeah,
if you don't cut
man.
into that nigga, man.
All right, man. I'm telling you though, but why though? Because he got it's man. Let's see what's going on with these oh, that ain't it right there. I'm choosing pulling up the
Man,
why y'all feel like they want to do that to him though? Like, why do y'all feel like they always want to do that in between with the narrative of us instead of just like understanding like if LeBron did it, bro, everybody be patting LeBron on the back, bro. I'm just gonna be for real, bro. They would, but it's Ice Cube and his persona and what he done stood for years. Why they feel like he selling out, he doing something he don't have no business doing when he making the money to be able to they can talk to them about it.
Hey, bro, really
I'm just saying.
It really ain't even about, you know, yeah, I let him play that article. I would say it really ain't about that. Yeah, it really ain't even about, let's keep it 1,000. In Dallas County alone, you talking about the average house in Dallas County is $400,000. Like you research, it's the median, $400,000 a house. The average income for a home is $60,000. When you're at a real estate agent or you're looking for a home, they're gonna times what you make times 3 to see if you can afford that home. So if you're bringing in $60,000 in your house, you cannot afford a $400,000 house. You can only afford a house that's $180,000. So if there's no house, so if you make mid-income and you can't afford a house, what do you think the people below that level? What do you think is going on with them? You know, so
it was addressing all this.
So this whole situation is bigger than Ice Cube. It's to make you not pay attention to what's going on around you.
Thank you.
It's way bigger than Ice Cube. You know,
that's why he said letter to Black America.
Yeah, it's like
wake up. Yeah. Moving into this next video article. Appreciate that insight too. We're gonna go right back to you after this video article, bro.
Amen.
Black person after black person after black person ruin themselves on the altar of Trump with nothing in return, and Ice Cube is the latest one.
I care about what's in this contract with Black America for women, and it's not, we're not mentioned at all in the contract with Black America. And
when you mention black people, you mentioning black women, so don't count yourself out.
No, yes, that's not true. That's like administration say that when they
black
mention
people is not black women. Black women
are
not included in black people.
No,
hey, you know, the sisters argument about something. Is black women not included in black people? Is black women not included in black people?
See, here go the thing. There was a clear point out. Like if you say the gay community, the woke community, women, men, man, everybody divided right now. Everybody divided. Households divided, kids, bro, everybody divided. Everybody divided. So I'm saying it's like either you either continue with the division and see where you're similar at, or you keep pointing out the differences. You know what I'm saying? Because Ice Cube, he formulating together a plan. He really even know better than to say we black. He know better. Like he one of the people that can trace his origins. He can trace his origins. Cube is doing this because other people, like Donnie said a minute ago, Cube was telling everybody to read contracts. He was before TLC got did the way they got did. Cube was telling them to look at their contracts. You know what I'm saying? It's just real. Cube say, hey, check your contract out. Look at your still we running around here just I know how to rap, man. I want to get on, and they don't pay attention to their contracts. Guess what happened? You got all these rappers, only 2% of them are rich. You know, only 2%. Only 2%. You know, you have all these actors. They on strike because the majority of them have to sign with an organization called SAG. If you were SAG, you with the major actors and all this and that. So, however which way, if you're not part of SAG, and they're on strike, so they can't even work right now. So the whole thing, bro, something major is going on around everybody. Nobody paying attention. Everybody distracted. And they say shit gonna come like a thief in the night. But yeah, man, I'm gonna pass that right there. God body.
Hey, so think about this. Like, I know y'all all agree though. Like, when he say black,
Tiller. We're gonna get on you.
My bad, Tiller. Hey, my bad, big bro. I'm gonna be quick, Tiller. I'm gonna let you get it, big bro. He just said this. I want to say, and then I let Tiller get on there and he can speak on it. He said black people, and then they asked him like, "But what about the women?" He said, "So women ain't black people?" He asked him a question, and they couldn't even answer him back. And he know that he's so smart that if anybody know about Ice Cube, he's so smart. He's so smart. He writes movies. You got to be smart. He writes movies. Okay. He said, so women ain't black people? And they was so such in a pride that they didn't want to tell him we are. They wanted to argue with him. Go ahead, Tiller. Go ahead, man.
This individualism.
Man, individualism in our society has caused people to get on some type of common fucking ground. That's the common ground. Individualism. For some people, for some reason, people hunker around individualism.
Right.
Like it's a campfire that's keeping you warm.
Right.
Self this, self that, self this, self that, self this. If you only thinking about yourself, then you know what I'm saying. And you can only see if knowledge is talking, right? He's putting out this business plan. And the only way I feel like I can speak on it is if I see a real beneficial thing for me individually. Right. What is my individual benefit? Not everybody else's benefit. What is my benefit? I got money. So I mean, so what is Ice Cube's contract going to benefit? How is it going to benefit me individually if I'm already, you see what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah.
And that's where motherfuckers is at with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lucky enough man to have fellas around me, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to pick everybody up that's around them. Everybody's doing their part in some type of manner to lift the next man up around the niggas I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like that. It's not like that all over. Like what's Willie Lynch? Even though he's not the main reason that we are divided, he's definitely not the main reason. That's a whole deeper story. You know what I'm saying? But what Willie Lynch said, what he implemented, what they did, it still remains true. You show one that this one is better in some way, form, or fashion. And now this one down here that for some reason now think this dude is better, he's going to have some type of problem. Yeah. Now, Hughley, this Trump thing, right? See, I'm a person that can compartmentalize. I understand why a person would want to talk to Trump about certain shit. That presidency shit, yeah, you kick the door with that, right? But when it comes to making money, when it comes to building some type of empire, regardless if his daddy gave him whatever money it get he to start it up with, it don't matter. He still had to do something to keep it going. How did he keep it going? Why is it so successful? Why, even if he go to prison and all that, his shit still gonna be fucking making money. His shit still gonna be growing. And if his kids do right, that shit gonna keep on growing. But see, if us grown, mature adults like us and niggas in a money bracket above us, like Ice Cube and them, can't come together on a common ground to say we can live better as a whole, then shit, we ain't never gonna be able to pass an empire down. Cause we ain't never gonna build one as a whole. It don't make no sense. We talk dirty, you speak about it all the time. Number one consumers in the world. Number one motherfucking consumers. All the money we spend, and we ain't running nothing. All the money we put into the economy, and we ain't running nothing. We ain't running nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I think sometimes we have to rally around people like Ice Cube when they're actually putting something out there that's real positive instead of goddamn following behind Kanye West crazy ass with that bullshit, trying to really make some sense of what the fuck he did. And it ain't no sense to it. We see it was all some selfish propaganda shit. Man. At the end of the day, he did all that hooping and hollering just so he could get some type of better relationship with Adidas. Because that's all it fucking came down to. Oh, hey, he might be running for president next year. Maybe, if didn't nobody know that. He done hinted at it a couple times. But I'm going to pass that right there, man. I'm going to pass that.
Hey, I can dig that. While we definitely can't be mad at Kanye for capitalizing in a capitalistic society, my grievance with him is using Black America to do it. Now, all of a sudden, you hear me? And back to the Willie Lynch, the making of a slave, I think that's the biggest issue we got going on right now. You know, we run around acting like we free in this motherfucker. You hear me? That, you know, we got some other issues we got to address. And Willie Lynch, you know, a lot of us don't know that he was a mulatto brother. You hear me? They just think he was white. He was mixed breed. You hear me? Those are the ones, the same thing that's been the higher ups playing. They tell us how to, they go up there, yeah, like the collegiate shit they be pulling with these fraternal organizations. They're gonna tell white corporate America how to capitalize off of black dollars. You hear me? And then these people, they come up with their fancy degrees, their fancy jobs and all that, and then they don't do nothing. You hear me? But then you get the motherfucking rappers, the ones that's trying to, he can retire right now. Don't gotta worry about food, shelter, water, nothing. Pay. Yeah. You hear me? Generational wealth. And he's talking about issues that can help us. And the first thing these fucking white face playing ass Negroes do is go start tearing them down. You didn't do nothing. Hey man, that's a good idea, bro. Let me see what I can come up with to contribute to this great idea that you have for Black America.
Go ahead.
You hear me? Nah, you just automatically got to turn down. Oh, he not qualified. Where's your motherfucking qualifications? Where's your certifications? Where's your degrees? You ain't qualified to do shit. You shut the fuck up and make people laugh. That's what you do. You're a funny nigga. You're a clown nigga. Ha, 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 ha. Clown ass niggas, man. I'm tired of these fuck niggas when they be like this.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
I mean, shit.
He said what?
You know, D.L. Hughley been speaking on like,
bro, he was
basically been rocking with Trump, and he was just saying that where he was he said that Ice Cube was one of the latest ones, basically part of that Trump shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Trump.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess
He did, bro.
I guess Biden
Bro,
wore different
bro.
color
He was
sheets.
rude with it though. He was so.
Hey, hey, Biden wore different color sheets. I guess.
He told her, he said, stay your lane, be an entertainer, and do what you do. He said, but the good thing he did say is true. We are being distracted by them doing that, but Ice Cube is not like that. But
D.L. Hughley was the distraction. He's part of the distraction.
So,
exactly. He is.
No more racist than
He
your
is.
next door neighbor.
If you really look
Trump
at
ain't no
bro.
more racist than your next door neighbor. True.
Right.
He's no more
That's
racist than your next door neighbor.
Right.
So all this shit that he's racist,
so,
you fucking supporting Trump. Man, why
Talk
is you supporting Biden?
Talk to us, Key.
Even if he do compare it to Trump, if I'm not mistaken right now, Trump is the first person even running for president that's facing charges while he's running. Ice Cube said several times, I'm not with the group. And what they don't like worse is when you tell them no. Like Tyler Perry is out. I mean, it was easy for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
he gonna play.
Yeah,
he gonna put on the dress. He gonna do whatever he need to do to get in there.
Yeah, hey, you go ahead. He all for it.
Yeah, he's the
like,
gatekeeper
hold on,
for the black.
It's regulations on here, man. It's an exit sign saying "Do not enter." You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, so it's like it's just on some real levels, man. Trump facing charges, so even if he do try to pull the Trump card, it's really hard to pull because I don't see a Biden facing charges for anything right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Out of control.
You know what I'm saying?
Hunter out of control.
Hey, Key. God body, Key. Hey, real talk though.
Boy,
real talk.
Whatever.
It's
I'll buy all
it's
of
a group. It's a group out of Atlanta, bro, of some lawyers, bro, that been studying everything. Look, I just saw it, bro. It's a group out of Atlanta that have been studying about him becoming president, Trump, and they feel like he did something to their votes because they have been a blue state for so many years, and they can't understand that year he became president, what happened to their state, and they got some history, they got some information for 2 years of studying everything, and bro, they said they're gonna take Trump to court, them out of Atlanta. And look, like, bro, I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes we don't win, but I got a feeling, bro, this is gonna bust something wide open, bro. And you don't think so, Ish? You don't think so, Tiller? Why not? Go ahead, talk to me.
What they
for
do,
one, I don't really, I really don't even give. For one, just give two fucks about the voting shit. That shit right there is all some bullshit. Whoever you're voting for the wrong motherfucker, regardless.
Okay.
Regardless, because what's going to help us is motherfuckers ain't about to do shit for us for real.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about for real, right? And then at
I
the same
you.
time, if you do want to talk about the voting shit, then you have to talk to the black people about the vote. It's still our own goddamn fault, regardless, because in the voting world, black people ain't voting like that. Just period. Point blank and simple. But at the same time,
you're right.
The reason why you can really go back and say it's really not black people's fault, because the reason why a lot of people ain't voting, because a lot of people are felons, and therefore felons can't vote, and then there you have it. That's a lot of the population that
I agree.
is not accounted for.
30% of men, according to statistics, 1 out of 3. 33% of males. And Oklahoma got the highest incarceration rate for women. So shit, I wonder how many women out of 3 is incarcerated. So you subtract that.
I didn't know that.
And majority
I didn't know that.
Parliamentary law, majority rule. Who is the majority body? It's still white people. They have the majority versus more colored people. So parliamentary laws, we got to engage in politics though. because we just giving our political power away for free, voting, thinking, yeah, Democratic, yeah. It ain't shit. These the motherfuckers who all these goddamn evictions going on. You know what I mean? How many people just got evicted? Knowledge? You just said
They
it.
said 170,000 in a month.
1 month.
Damn.
Goddamn.
God body.
If we're running Democrat, yeah, what shit. Goddamn.
True.
All these people getting killed.
Yeah.
How many mass school shootings has it been? You hear me? How many?
That part.
Man, bro, come on. Man, don't
Hey,
vote
I'm
for
gonna go
none
back
of
to
them
something that
motherfuckers.
Tiller
We need to
said
be
though.
an independent power. You hear me?
I'm gonna go back to something that
Yeah.
Tiller said. Hey, I like that Tiller said this. He said I feel like I'm around kings that is uplifting and we doing something different, right? And I agree. Like when I look at y'all, I think that we do own everything that we own because we own it, but we walk it. We own it. Like I said again, we own it and we walk it. So we own what we feel like what we doing, regardless of anything. That he said Cuban them is above us. But we got a good example to do it. So therefore, we know what we want to do as us as brothers. That's it. Because everybody not gonna ride with us, though. Everybody might think this podcast is whack.
And that was financial status only. That was financial status only.
Yeah, classism.
Yeah.
City workers are above civilians. You know, you got it's all tight. It's a hierarchy, brother. You hear me? It really is. Even when we was running shit, it was the pharaohs and the pheasants. So,
right. That's what I'm saying. So,
but the greed, the lust.
I just emphasized. I just want to emphasize the
shit. If a motherfucker see, if a motherfucker see,
just to say they ain't, that don't mean they intellectual.
In America, money makes you better. Does money make you better in America? Does money? Fuck yeah. Don't we can say this and that. But this is why you think Trump and them shit. In America, money makes you better. Truth or dare.
But can I try a question? That's I like that. Go ahead.
God.
Go ahead.
Get in there.
Go ahead, bro. Yeah, we out here. We out here today. We out here today.
I just heard the answer to that the other day.
What Jesus say?
Hey, no,
got more money than you. You should listen to
Hey, no, hold on.
That's funny.
I agree with him. If you got the videos, your song don't have to be that good if you make it look a certain way. If you make it look a certain way, you don't have to be as good. But for somebody who really worked for it, you know, like Terrence Crawford, Mayweather, you know, it's LeBron, it's people out there when they really work for it.
Jordan.
It's Jordan. It's in them.
Yeah.
It ain't on them. It ain't on
Go ahead, boy.
You know,
Go ahead, boy.
When you got the money, it's just on you. You know, it's just on you. So
just on you. Go ahead.
And then you run away. One day you run into somebody where it's just in them, and they got less than you. But guess what?
They got this.
Around them is,
Come
they
on.
got this. They got that. It's like it's different.
Let me
So with Ice Cube,
that's a nice little time. We about to circle around on that.
That's why
hey, you was old, but you old, so you gotta keep on going though. You was old, bro. You was old, bro.
This and meaning this, because let's say if I say something, anything, I can say anything about a race. I can get on here and it might not get that many hears or run across that many people. Now, on the other hand, LeBron James says something, it can go viral. Millions of people hear it. So, like I said, you got celebrity, you got people that have a godlike aura. They're superstars. Everybody has a starlight and they have their opportunity to shine if they program it right. You hear me? But just thinking it, but the shining stars, you know, it's classism thing in America. It's the thing called the ghetto. Then you got the middle class. Then you got the rich and the wealthy. The rich and the wealthy look away. They look down on the middle class and the impoverished. The middle class look down on the impoverished people. This is facts. You know what I mean? So the personal thing. Oh, that doesn't mean he's better than me because he has money. In America, he probably has a better house, a better car, better situation to health care. He gets better food. So on one end, we can say, oh, money doesn't make the man makes the money. But in America, classism issues, hey man, big bank take little bank. 177,000 eviction.
Hey, so dirty.
Who inspires more?
So there,
who
dirty.
inspires more?
So dirty. So this is why I say.
With influence.
Okay. Go ahead, guy body. Go ahead.
No, for America, he is right though. Like Jordan said that he played a player that was better than him, but because he didn't make it to the NBA and he didn't have the money, he didn't get Jordan accomplishments. He's not remembered what Michael Jordan is. So at the end of the day, they make it look like money, but you are the prize. That was my overall message into it, anyways. Like you the prize, like you the value. You are the current that's running through your body is what they use to create currency.
Right.
To when they create currency. So shit, it is really a war for you. It's a war for your mind. Like, yeah, like it, you know, that's what the war is. Yeah.
Even though.
So that's what I was saying. Like, so dirty. No, you're right, but like, bro, like, listen, I don't like, bro. I don't care about a post from a LeBron or Russell Westbrook or KD or nothing like that. But if I see y'all posts, I'm on y'all thing for me.
Yeah.
Hearing y'all talk and how y'all move, that moves me, and then that means I'm gonna support what I know, the people I know. Because my thing is this: we all tend to want to praise another entertainer's family. I don't entertain, bro. I'm not about to praise your family when you do the same thing I do, bro. LeBron take care of 3 kids. I got 3 kids. I take care of mine. Been doing it since day one. What people don't know, I have an oldest daughter that's been performing for the Thunder all her life in front of 20,000. Bronny don't got shit on my daughter. Excuse my language, because now I'm about to break it down. Like Bronny don't have nothing on my daughter. My daughter been performing for the Thunder. She been on the Thunder raindrop all her life. My 2 little kids, they just coming up. So I don't care about Bryce and his daughter like that. And then my wife better than your wife, so I don't care. Like, who are you? Just because you and you my age. So therefore, for me,
see, this is the
I don't care about your money.
Issue. The classism issue.
I don't care about classism because classism. That's the one that's been thinking.
We are the biggest ones. We get joked on if we're kids. If you come in there with some XJ 900s, motherfuckers gonna be ragging on your ass like a motherfucker. You heard me? They gonna you gotta have name brand is. Classism is a big thing that we need to discuss in our community because we say this is how everybody come in our neighborhood and get all the money because they have more money, more accessibility to buying power.
That's cool.
Buy up the properties, buy up all the businesses. You hear me? And then we really support them because they have more than us. You hear me?
That's cool.
We don't have no codes of armor with our money, with our circulation of the current, like you talk about, the currency that's circulating between your body is the blood that circulate. If the blood stops circulating through your arm, you got to amputate. So just like the currency needs to circulate through the community. So classism is a big deal because we can get on here and talk about a letter to Black America. We can talk about a letter to Black America, but will it reach Trump? Do you have
if we that powerful?
There you go.
No, but we are because we're stating our voice right now. That's all I'm saying. We're stating our voice right now, bro. And we don't never know how. Look, one thing about this. Hold on. One thing we're gonna know is One thing we're gonna know is LeBron's resume is gonna close. But one thing I can tell you right now, your resume ain't not about to close. Key's resume ain't not about to close. Ish's resume is not about to close. And what Uncle Shay say? He said, "What you gonna do? How you gonna update your resume?" One thing I'm doing, I'm updating my resume, so I don't care what none of these dudes do. When I get, hey, look, all I need is 1 million, and I can turn my 1 million to billions. I can turn my 1 million to trillions. I can do whatever I want to with my 1 million. I don't care that he got billions. You done did that because you was put in that right position. I work my butt out just like you. Look, the funny thing is, me and LeBron is the same age. We've been playing the same AAU tournaments, everything. But one thing about him, he's soft. He done quit on his team. Hold on. I know he'll win. But look, one thing about him, I would never quit and I won't go team up with nobody else, ever. I'm going to still eat on my own. And I'm going to still win shit.
Matter of fact, you keep talking about my shot.
Let me chime in.
You keep talking about my shot. This nigga did that exact same thing. Nigga, this nigga went and played for another team. You hear me? They gonna get on LeBron ass. Yo ass.
Who got it?
You hear
me?
Hold on.
I still think we could have beat these
Hey,
niggas.
hold time. Oh,
I said we could have beat these niggas.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
This nigga gonna go to the whole other goddamn team. Man, God,
Who did?
Motherfucker.
Who did?
Time out.
Kill him on another team. What type of team he with? Oh, what he gonna do?
Right quick, Don.
Oh my God! Hey man, hold on, man. Hey, stop bringing no beef into the.
I just need 30 seconds.
Get him, bro. Get him, bro. Get him. Get that.
How? Now we gonna get back to this topic, but how dare you? How dare you, Dirty, come at me like that?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. For one. I never really said nothing. I was never really one to say nothing about the whole LeBron going to Miami. I was just happy that the nigga did what the fuck he was supposed to do while he was down there. I was happy as fuck when he won this goddamn race. Really, to be honest, cause nigga the same age, bro. Nigga the same age, bro. Nigga literally. I watched this.
Look, we the same age. Look, me and Tiller the same age.
I didn't hoop in high school, but the nigga played my high school. So I got a chance to actually watch the nigga play at the same age. Yeah, this nigga. So I can't look up to a nigga like that. You see,
that's it right there, Dirty. You heard what he said.
You see how hold on. The whole conversation. That's classism. You hear me?
Hold on.
When we let a stranger take over the topic, you hear me?
But
the regular average Joe, no.
He right. Look at Dirty do. Look at Dirty do, bro. Dirty, you crazy, bro. All right, Dirty, you got it. You got it, Dirty.
Everybody, if Kobe Bryant pull up like
Dirty, you funny.
They gonna start cuffing baby a little more. Hey, man, get your motherfucking ass away.
Dirty old way right now. Okay, Dirty.
Now look, let's not.
Y'all say that bullshit for somebody else.
Now let's get down to the other real logistics of this shit.
Go ahead.
He want to say I pulled the LeBron. Okay, I'll take that. But the reason I pulled the LeBron, if you want to say that, is because he wanted to pull a Jordan move at the end of the game, got ripped, and cost us the goddamn game.
He been saying that.
We ain't said it on here though. We ain't said it on here. We ain't said it on here though.
Yeah, we been saying it on her.
Not on live. You ain't never said Jordan shit.
Today is live. Today is live. Today is live. What's the real one? Today.
This is why Ice Cube.
You know, Jordan looking for a shot at the end of the game. Jordan looking for a shot at the end of the game. That's what Dirty did. Dirty got the ball. And really, just to be honest, just to be honest, he was talking. He used to talk that fast about the shit. He should have kicked that motherfucker though. He definitely should have gave. In that situation, he should have gave me the ball. Real talk.
They done took over the car.
But the money back. And in that situation, the
no,
money
it's not. No, Dirty. We rolling. We rolling, Dirty. We rolling.
Sports. They bigger sports. I don't even watch sports. These niggas live and die for that shit on the TV. Ain't gonna miss. Let that team be on. It's what regular niggas you watching like that, classism. You heard me? So a niggas be talking all this shit in America, bro. Motherfucker pull up with this Benz, and I got me a motherfucking Honda. Classism in America.
I was gonna get to that.
But it's your Honda though. It's your Honda. It's yours.
You want the Benz, goddammit. Goddammit, do you not want the Benz though? So black, white, Mexican, Spanish,
God might give you the better. He might give you a better car than him because you just chosen like that. Because he not walking like you. He not walking like you though. That might happen. You never know.
That's why Ice Cube had to use the celebrities. That's why Ice Cube.
Go ahead, Go ahead. My bad.
Black America.
Keep jumping anytime, King. You over here laughing. That's all you do. You sit back and laugh.
The celebrities for Black America. You hear me? Because he know we're going to be watching regular civilians. Civilians don't like civilians. Civilians don't support civilians. The main thing we talk about is black economics circulating between the community. Hey, man, spend people with money who look like you. No. These white people got this better stuff. These white people got this better neighborhood. These white people got this better school. You hear me? Oh, we don't have classism issues. How they come through and bomb? Well, they did scare that shit. They're going to come drop bombs. That'll scare us from being economically resourceful. You come dropping bombs on the motherfucker. You hear me? But yeah, we got classism issues. We're going to spend our money with people who got more than us and we're digging our own hole. We're not supporting our young kids. We're not supporting
That's
our
true.
black businesses. We keep giving them fucking money. So shit.
But you talking like that? Why they don't elevate us and make you gonna be better than anything because you talking the way you're talking? I just want to know.
You said what now?
Like what makes you a little guy when you're talking this way? I feel you when you talk this way.
I say in America, classism. If I got $40,000 or under, probably
it's throw $40,000 though. That don't got nothing to do with nobody else.
Just listen. Now, if I got $500,000, I'm in a different class bracket. You hear me? We don't have to explain the Captain Obvious, but money. We're the biggest. We got consumer issues. We're the biggest consumers because we don't have no codes of honor with our money and how we spend our money as a community. Matter of fact, we don't even adhere to one. What is the one thing that we adhere? I'm not a nigger. I'm not black. I'm not Christian. I'm not.
But we chosen though.
I'm not.
We're chosen.
It don't look
crazy.
like we're chosen. It don't look like we're chosen
because we got to keep on putting in the work like you doing. I just feel that way. I just feel that way. We putting in the work,
That's
bro.
why he like, I can't talk to D.L. Hughley. I can't talk to LeBron about it. I gotta go talk to Trump. You hear me? I gotta go talk to a president or a politician.
He might choke them out, bro, because they gonna be disrespectful. So he don't want to talk to them. That's how I feel. So he talking to my bad, bro.
In closing, shit, that's why he was talking to them. Trump, because you know we're gonna spend
that boy crazy. Dirty. Hey, here you go. Dirty, I love you, Dirty.
Our division, you hear me? We love to make everybody else rich, man. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna just compete against each other. We'll go work for their ass for a little or nothing.
I just posted that today. Both of y'all.
What's that?
Man, y'all both posted some real stuff, and I got on both of y'all posts, and I just love. That's what I'm saying. Y'all message do right, bro. If you get 15 comments, look. If you get 15 comments, bro, in a post that you do, bro, and you do this every morning, or you do this every afternoon, bro, you get 15 comment people interacting on your stuff, bro. That means you're touching people's lives. That means you're doing what you're supposed to be doing in your walk. But you're chosen though. But you're chosen. Like you're not gonna never sell your soul. He ain't gonna never sell his soul, and Teller not gonna never sell his soul. I'm dang sure not never sell my soul. I don't need to be like them. I want to be different than them. We in the community the way we supposed to. What makes LeBron, because LeBron got some money, he impact his community. But bro, we don't got no money and we impacting our community. So who's doing better? Us. Because we don't care about money. And we still moving and grooving.
Yeah.
You keep us, bro, Dirty, you keep us on lit down here in the city because you make sure we see things that most people will never see. But if they get on your live, or they see what you're doing when you moving around, they see that you doing something and you moving something, you activating the world. You're not staying still in one thing. You trying to move something and be great, bro. Like what are you talking about, bro? That's why I don't care about these. I don't care about celebrities.
Yeah.
I've been in the place with the Thunder back in the day when they was young. And I'll be in there with my crew. You want to know who had the most fun? Me and my crew.
Yeah.
The girls, they was getting our leftovers. See, I'm gonna speak some facts now. They was getting our leftovers.
Yeah.
So therefore, that means they was who they are in their life. But we been doing this. We doing this.
Yeah.
We doing this though. We doing this. We doing this. We making the moves out here. They already solidified out, and they already had their journey. It's our journey now. It's time for them to slide the soul grabbers. It's time for them to slide over and let the soul chasers and the ones that's gonna touch people's lives let us stand up and take full throttle. And it's us, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm about that.
Yeah.
We chosen. Right. Yeah. We chosen. God body. We say God body to everybody on here. All right, I'm done, man. I'm just okay. That's my closing statement, I guess, man. I guess. I love y'all, bro. Y'all, Dirty, I love you though, Dirty. You know how to do some things up in this thing.
You guess, nigga. You guess,
bro. For real, that is the real one.
You don't know if you done yet. I'm fucking.
Hey,
my nigga, Dr. Tip Tone.
Hey, on the gas, boy, you got to start to pump the brakes. But in closing, man, hey man, we appreciate y'all pulling up. We got 2 more closing statements, you hear me? So, boy, he turned all the way up. You good? Shit, I'm like, we need an encore, man. Shit, we back. Hey, boy, he done took us to church. You hear me? He done took us to church. Shit, we
no, man, I love y'all, bro. Hey, bro, I've been missing y'all, but my thing is, y'all the realest podcast I know, bro. Y'all keep it 100, bro. Y'all keep it 100.
Yeah,
y'all keep it 100, man.
Nigga, fuck with you. Nigga, fuck with you.
But we
nigga
definitely need to come together as a nation of whatever we call ourselves. You hear me?
Yep.
I don't know, man. I just don't feel like, all right, we'll leave it like that. Whatever we call ourselves, we need to come together as a nation, because you go spend time.
Or the universe.
I'm not this. Amazingly, all the other races look at us the same, but we all look at each other differently. That's my closing statement. You know, drop your closing statement. Is knowledge. Then we're gonna close it out.
God body, man. Ice Cube letter to Black America, man. You know, the D.L. Hughley side. I say this in closing. You had his life. Live it to the fullest. Ice Cube did definitely show the rap industry. Y'all need to read contracts a long time ago. We done talked about a lot of this, and it boils down to what we call currency. And it's just a matter of us figuring out which currency we're looking at. But we're going to start being valuable. You know, are you the one that works when nobody's looking? Are you the one that keep grinding when nobody's looking? Or are you the one that's just doing it for the show? Are you doing it for the showcase? Whatever. So at the end of the day, beginning of the day, like when we learn that we are the current, when we learn that, then we'll work or we'll keep building even when nobody giving us money. We'll still be building bridges with each other. And it'll set up an electric template that'll start rebuilding.
Go ahead, boy.
It'll rebuild us a whole different nation. We definitely are the chosen one. God body, tell square business, like we chosen. We was chosen to come here at this time to do what we're supposed to be doing now. But we distracted.
Let's go.
We distracted. We distracted. You got to bark with people in your house. You got to bark when you go outside. It's an onslaught nowadays. If it ain't bills coming every 30 days, problems coming once a week, I mean, it's an onslaught. You know, it's an onslaught. So people are different. They are different than they ever been before, but there's a reason. There's a mechanism. Houses 400,000. Average income medium 60,000. It doesn't balance. Of course, you're going to have blood and adrenaline running through people's body every day. Of course, they're going to be afraid to lose people that's around them that's been valuable to help them at certain points. They think they losing the person. They down there want to kill people, down there want to kill the people they closest with. Like it's yeah. I mean, it's mayhem. Dirty Mac dropped it along to this mayhem. But you know, I say with this, we got to support the Qs. D-Hell Hughley, bro, you got to be ashamed of yourself to even speak a certain way, because this dude just basically said, I'm like Christ. Q basically said to everybody, I'm Christ-like. The man said, I'm not joining the gatekeepers, and on top of that, I'm about to start telling everything wherever I go that everybody don't want everybody to know, and I'm going to keep building while I'm doing it. And
there you go.
A wealthy person. Yeah, he wasn't bound down to nothing no more. I mean, he's already been there before, but now he done made all the money. He done wrote the movies. He done did all that. Now he like, all right, this is the Cube we seen a long time ago. He's just more wise. He's just more wise. You know, he got more wisdom. And he's not at the point where he care about somebody taking his money from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's way past that. You can see that.
Hey, man.
You know, hey,
thank you,
God body, we out there, man. In closing, when we realize who is the true current, value of self, man. We value each other. Shit, we create the current. In closing.
Shit, he did that.
He did.
I'm out of there, Dirty. He did that.
Hey, y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all heard.
Hey, man.